Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a serious but incredibly important topic: how to prevent paralysis on one side of your body. And this condition, often a devastating consequence of a stroke, can turn a life upside down in a single moment. It can rob someone of their independence, their ability to work, and their joy in daily activities. But here's the powerful truth. Most strokes, and therefore the paralysis they can cause, are preventable. The power to protect your brain, your body, and your future is largely in your hands, built on a foundation of simple, consistent, and healthy habits. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. So, let's dive into the practical steps you can take, starting right now, to build a stronger, more resilient you and safeguard your health for the long run. First up, and this is the big one, we need to talk about blood pressure. High blood pressure is the single biggest culprit behind strokes. Think of your blood vessels as a plumbing system. When the pressure is consistently too high, it puts a dangerous strain on the pipes, causing damage and weaknesses that can lead to a burst or a blockage. That's essentially what happens in the brain during a stroke. The solution? Get familiar with your numbers. Make it a habit to check your blood pressure regularly. You can do this at a pharmacy, at home with your own monitor, or during every doctor's visit. If your numbers are high, work closely with your doctor. They can provide a plan that's right for you. On your end, a huge difference can be made in the kitchen. Cut down on salt. This is crucial. Read labels and be mindful of hidden sodium in processed foods, canned soups, and fast food. Instead, fill your plate with the good stuff: vibrant fruits, leafy green vegetables, and hearty whole grains. A balanced diet isn't just for weight management. It's your first line of defense for a healthy heart and brain. Next, let's get moving. Our bodies were designed for activity, not for sitting at a desk or on a couch all day. Daily exercise is like a tune-up for your entire cardiovascular system. It strengthens your heart muscle, improves circulation, helps maintain a healthy weight, and keeps your blood vessels flexible and clear. Now, I'm not saying you need to start training for a marathon tomorrow. The key is consistency, not intensity. Just 30 minutes of moderate activity each day can dramatically lower your stroke risk. This could be a brisk walk around your neighborhood, a gentle bike ride, a swim, or even just dancing to your favorite music in your living room. Find something you genuinely enjoy, because that's what you'll stick with. Remember this simple but powerful phrase: movement is medicine. It's one of the most effective prescriptions for a long and healthy life, and it's completely free. So, find your rhythm and make movement a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Now, for a frank conversation about two major risk factors: smoking and alcohol. If you're a smoker, please listen closely. Quitting smoking is single-handedly one of the best things you will ever do for your health. Smoking wreaks havoc on your blood vessels, making them stiff and narrow. It also thickens your blood, which is a perfect recipe for forming clots. A clot that travels to the brain is what causes an ischemic stroke, the most common type. The moment you quit, your body begins to heal. Your risk of stroke starts to drop almost immediately. If you need help quitting, please reach out to your doctor or support groups. There are so many resources available. Similarly, we need to be mindful of alcohol. While a drink here and there might be fine for some, excessive drinking is a major problem. It can spike your blood pressure and contribute to other conditions that increase stroke risk. The guideline is moderation. Limiting your intake is a powerful act of self-care. Think of it this way: quitting smoking and drinking less are two of the greatest gifts of health and longevity you can give to yourself and your loved ones. Let's move on to two other critical numbers you need to know: your blood sugar and cholesterol levels. If you have diabetes, your body has trouble regulating sugar in the blood. Over time, high blood sugar can damage blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the brain, significantly increasing your risk of stroke. Similarly, high levels of bad cholesterol can lead to the buildup of fatty plaques in your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This narrows the arteries and can lead to blockages or clots. The danger with both of these conditions is that they often have no obvious symptoms in the early stages. That's why regular checkups with your doctor are so important. Simple blood tests can detect high blood sugar and high cholesterol early on. If a problem is found, you can take action. This might involve dietary changes, more exercise, or medication. The key is to catch and manage these issues before they have a chance to cause irreversible damage. Being proactive about these numbers is a cornerstone of stroke prevention. Building on our discussion of diet, let's really focus on this idea. Eat smart, live smart. The food you put into your body has a direct and profound impact on your cardiovascular health. Instead of thinking about what you can't eat, focus on all the delicious, heart-loving foods you can enjoy. Think of the Mediterranean diet as a great model. Fill your plate with a rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables, which are packed with antioxidants and vitamins. Incorporate fatty fish like salmon and sardines, which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids that fight inflammation. Snack on nuts and use olive oil for cooking. These foods actively work to keep your heart and blood vessels healthy. On the flip side, be mindful of things that work against you. Sugary drinks like sodas and juices, as well as heavily processed and fried foods, contribute to inflammation, weight gain, and high blood pressure. It's not about perfection. It's about making consistently better choices. Each small, smart decision you make at the grocery store and in the kitchen builds a powerful shield of long-term protection for your brain. Beyond diet and exercise, we need to manage the invisible forces that affect our health, stress and sleep. We all experience stress, but chronic, unrelenting stress is a different beast. It keeps your body in a constant state of fight or flight, which can lead to chronically elevated blood pressure and a higher heart rate. Over time, this wears down your cardiovascular system. It's essential to find healthy ways to unwind and decompress. This looks different for everyone. Maybe it's practicing deep breathing exercises for a few minutes each day. Perhaps it's gentle yoga or stretching. For some, it might be spending quiet time in nature, listening to calming music, or getting lost in a good book. Similarly, sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity. During sleep, your body repairs itself, and your blood pressure naturally lowers. Consistently skimping on sleep disrupts these vital processes and puts a strain on your heart. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine to signal to your body that it's time to rest. Managing stress and prioritizing sleep are fundamental pillars of a stroke prevention lifestyle. Finally, and this is critically important, you must know the warning signs of a stroke. Prevention is our primary goal, but we also need to be prepared. If a stroke does happen, acting fast can be the difference between a full recovery and permanent disability, including paralysis. The key is to recognize the signs and call for emergency help immediately. An easy way to remember the main symptoms is the acronym F-A-S-T. F is for face. Ask the person to smile. Does one side of their face droop? A is for arms. Ask them to raise both arms. Does one arm drift downward? S is for speech. Ask them to repeat a simple phrase. Is their speech slurred or strange? T is for time. If you see any of these signs, it's time to call emergency services right away. Other signs can include sudden numbness or weakness on one side of the body, sudden confusion, trouble seeing, or a sudden severe headache with no known cause. Don't wait to see if the symptoms go away. Every minute counts. Quick medical treatment can dissolve a clot or stop a bleed, saving brain tissue and preventing a lifetime of paralysis. So, to bring it all together, paralysis on one side of the body is a life-altering event. But it's crucial to understand that it doesn't just happen out of the blue. For many, it's the final, devastating outcome of years of habits that have silently damaged the cardiovascular system. But the most important message I want you to take away today is one of hope and control. The power to prevent this is in your hands. It's in the daily choices you make. By keeping your blood pressure in check, staying active, and making smart food choices. By avoiding smoking and managing stress. And by knowing the warning signs, you are actively building a healthier, stronger future. You are investing in a life of continued strength, activity, and independence. It's about caring for your heart, managing your health, and living mindfully. You can stay strong and independent for many, many years to come. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you live your healthiest life. Stay safe and take care.